Very festive. Good afternoon. Questions?
Congressman Waxman is calling on the White House to release hundreds of pages of documents regarding convicted lobbyist Jack Abramoff. He says that the White House has released several thousand pages, but there are about 600 that you have not released. Are you asserting executive privilege over these?
This is a letter that came to the press before it came to the White House, which is unfortunately the pattern of behavior from Representative Waxman's committee. We have a good working relationship with Representative Waxman. We have provided thousands of pages of documents, as you said. If he wanted more information, he could pick up the phone and call us. Instead, he sends a letter to reporters. We have provided all of this information in regards to the White House activities regarding Jack Abramoff. The first sentence of the letter suggests that we are withholding documents in regards to Jack Abramoff, and as I'm told, that is not true. The requests that he has before us now regard internal documents and internal deliberations that we are probably not going to turn over. I will not say that we're asserting executive privilege. Internal deliberations are protected under the law. As of right now, when they're asking for internal documents, we're probably not going to be turning those over.
So it's no, but not an assertion of
Well,
executive privilege?
Not that I didn't hear anybody say that we would have to assert executive privilege over them, especially because they don't have to do with what the request is actually about. Any document, any request regarding activity between White House officials and Jack Abramoff, former lobbyist, have been turned over.
With the vote now scheduled on the Mukasey nomination for Tuesday, have you received any assurances from people on the Hill that the vote is likely to go for confirmation?
No. Well, I think that the fact that they have scheduled a vote is a good thing, a good sign.
Do you want more documents? Are you going to send them?
Well, we've already, Judge Mukasey actually responded to 495 questions for the record. Just as a comparison, before her nomination, Janet Reno didn't have to answer a single question for the record before she was confirmed. We've gone over and beyond the call of duty here.
Iran's foreign minister is saying that the Iranians are willing to have further talks with the U.S. on improving security in Iraq. What's the White House response to that?
I think this is in the lead up to the Istanbul Neighbors Conference that is taking place later this week, starting on Friday. Secretary Rice will be joining that Neighbors Conference. Until we have more information about the agenda, we'll decline to comment, and perhaps she'll find out more once she is there. We do want all of the neighbors in the region to get along. We have encouraged that. We've encouraged the dialogue. If Iran is serious about helping in that region, we'd be interested to know that. Actions speak louder than words, and they know what they can start doing immediately, which is stop sending foreign fighters into Iraq and attacking our soldiers and innocent Iraqis.
Do you have additional information on Karen Hughes telling the president that she plans to?
I do. Karen talked to Karen Hughes has had 12 years of government experience, government service. She is a very, very close friend of the president. She told him over the summer that she thought that by the end of the year she was going to need to get back home. And while he is sad to see her go, he appreciates all the work that she has done for him over the years. She has done quite a great job of transforming public diplomacy at the State Department.
Since she assumed the position of Undersecretary of State for Public Diplomacy, according to a Pew survey, the U.S. image remains abysmal in most Muslim countries. Favorable views of the U.S. in Turkey are at 9%. In Egypt, they're 21%. In Pakistan, they're 15%. In the Palestinian territories, they're 13%. In Morocco, they're 15%.
I think I get your point.
In Germany, in just the past 2 years, the favorable view of the U.S. has dropped from 42% to 30%. Do you discount those numbers? I just want you to address what has happened since she has taken on that role. It sounds like she didn't do much.
Well, I'm not going to comment on that poll, and I think it's preposterous to think that you could question Karen Hughes' achievements in terms of being responsible for the numbers in a particular poll. That's ridiculous.
All of those
I'm not discounting the numbers. Certainly the reason that the president wanted Karen Hughes to go to the State Department to help transform public diplomacy with Secretary Rice is because we realize that we need to do more about winning hearts and minds all around the world. And that's exactly what she has started there. And she has said in her statement today, this is not something we're going to change overnight. This is a long-term project, much like, if you think about how long the Cold War took, she sees this as something that over the next couple of decades we really need to focus on.
So in your mind, she has succeeded in her goal of outreach to the Arab world based on those numbers that I just cited?
Look, I'm not going to comment or respond to a poll that you just read out. I don't know about those numbers. I don't know the questions that were asked. I think it's inappropriate. What I can tell you is that she has done amazing work.
So in your view, the U.S. image in the Arab world has improved under Karen Hughes?
We are making progress. I know that we have a long way to go.